your phone. And then hit record on my phone. Okay, voice memo. Good morning. It may be afternoon when you're listening. So, hi there. Welcome to Alchemy with A to Z. I'm your host, and today I am interviewing my husband. Okay. So all week long I've been trying to think of what topics, and it's been so many things on my mind that I can't really narrow it down. Right. So I'm just scrolling this morning, and somebody was making fun of Pisces. They were like, Pisces secretly knowing the 36 questions that lead to love, and then at the end you fall in love with them. I thought it was cute because, people just love our personality. Shut up, Lena. Huh? What? What's up? You want to come in here?
No, what to eat?
What to eat? Can you make some pancakes? This is what happens when you do recordings at home. Your mom. Things like this get blended in. But it's okay. So question number 1. I already asked him. First 2 questions. I'm going to tell you the questions, and I'm going to tell you his answers. For those of y'all listening or interested in what the 36 questions are, I will blog them. Or you can just Google it, New York Times. That's what I did. I just Googled it when I saw it. And that's what I'm reading from, this article from the New York Times. But I will put this on, I'll probably put them on a blog post along with this episode, right? Your Twitter notifications out the shit. Anyway, okay, so the first question was, given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? And he thought about it for a second, and he was like, can't be you? So I thought that was cute. He still had to decide who would be his dinner guest. And then number 2 is, would you like to be famous, and in what way? He's not really interested in fame. But my whole point in recording this and sharing this is I coach a lot of people, and a lot of people have issues with their love life, right? And a lot of us correlate sex and love, and we have no idea how to exist with the opposite sex around any subject other than probably screwing or the basics of survival. And I think, it's kind of, it's kind of a bummer. So, but instead of complaining about it, I'll give you guys to talk about. So if anybody's going on first date, second date, you've been married 30 years, it don't matter. Do this because it's super cute. And you get to learn about each other, right? Okay. So number 3 was, before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say?
I do.
And why is that?
I want to make sure it falls smooth. Everything come out right.
So he want to make sure he's smooth. So he practices. He practices before.
And I like to make sure I don't try not to offend anybody.
That's good. You want to make sure not to be offensive in the words that you use?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And what would constitute this is number 4. What would constitute a perfect day for you?
Making the most amount of money with the least amount of effort.
Whole lot of money and not a lot of work.
Exactly.
Sound like winning the lotto or something.
Yeah, every day.
Perfect day. Okay. Number 5. When did you last sing to yourself?
About an hour and a half ago.
You want to share what you were singing, or that's nobody's business? What's up, B?
I was saying Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey. Shout out to you. Okay, I know y'all probably listening heard me say what's up, B. So I when I record my episodes, I also go live on Facebook so that people can watch. And then I can save that footage for YouTube. So that's why you hear me say what's up, B. Bianca Clark just joined my live. She's just watching, but I hope you hear me. I need to interview you whenever you're ready, Bianca Clark. I'm just shooting my shot while she's on here. But yeah, all right. So we'll go to the next question. If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want?
Mind or body?
Yeah, you want the mind of a 30-year-old or the body of a 30-year-old? Hey, Sarah.
If I could live to 90.
Hey, sister. If you could live to 90 years old, would you rather have the mind of a 30-year-old or the body?
Well, if I live to 90, then I'm going to get the mind. Give me the body.
Take the body, right. Yeah, I would take the body too. The body, because really, the older you are, the more wisdom you have. And if your body's intact, you can really use that wisdom. So I think that's a good choice. All right, and number 7. Oh, this one. It says, do you have a secret hunch about how you will die?
I don't.
Great, because that's, I don't want to talk about that. Number 8, name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. Appear.
Mm-hmm. Nice things.
Okay.
Morals.
Okay.
Standards.
One more.
You said that's good.
3. What you said? Oh, we like nice things?
Yeah.
Okay, and we have morals and standards. I like that. That'll work. Okay. Number 9, for what in your life do you feel most grateful?
For what in my life do I feel most grateful?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Ooh.
You got to come back to that one?
No, we can get it.
You want to answer?
I had to say the ability to be grateful.
So you're most grateful for the gift that it is to be grateful. Or the ability to recognize things to be grateful for?
Yeah.
You're such a humble guy. He's like, I'm just grateful.
I'm just
hey,
grateful.
Speedy, what's up, man? What's up, guys? So I'm asking my husband these 36 questions that lead to love. Even though we've been together, we'll be married 8 years. No, 7 years next month. We've been together 8. But it's still fun. Okay? All right, so number 10 is if you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
Nothing. I like who I am.
Me too. Okay, number 11. Take 4 minutes and tell your partner your life story in as much detail as possible. We're going to skip past that one because we've been together long enough for me to know that already. And it's really, I don't think you could I don't think you could tell it in 4 minutes. It's just a really hard question, but I think that's good for people who are just starting out too because, 4 minutes, how much can you spill in 4 minutes when somebody says something about your life? That could lead to all kind of good conversations and getting to know each other. Number 12. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be?
Wake up tomorrow and gain.
Any quality.
Any quality?
One quality or ability, what would it be?
Like a superpower?
Yeah. Like a superpower? It don't have to be superpower. Just a quality.
The quality. Give me an example of quality.
Quality. You might want, I don't know, you might want bigger muscles or long hair. Who knows? What's the quality? I don't know. That's a good question. You might want to be able to disappear sometimes.
I don't know. Come back.
We can come back to that one. Okay, so that's number 12. Remember that one. Okay, number 13. If a crystal ball could tell the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know?
If I make a difference.
If you make a difference? Oh, wow. That's a good one. I'm turning your Twitter notifications off, though, because it sounds like music in the background right now. Let's see. Notifications. Do I know how to turn it off? Preferences? Off. Whatever. I don't know how to do it. Okay. So, if the crystal ball could tell you anything, you want to know what?
If what I do make a difference.
If what you do in this world makes a difference.
Yeah.
Wow. I need you to know you don't take a crystal ball, bro. It definitely makes a difference. Like, small things add up. So it could be you teaching me how to fix my credit. Now I done taught 3-4 of my friends how to fix their credit. And now we can get cars that we want to drive. That's a big difference in people's lives. Or even what you do for a living. When you share information about that and tell people selflessly how they can make that money too. Guess what? Now they're living a different lifestyle.
Well, let me repeat
So,
that. The crystal ball. Give me the question.
If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know? Y'all can answer the questions in the comments if y'all want to know. It'll be fun. We'll go back to that one.
Which decisions to make?
Which decisions to make? Oh, you make decisions every day. So you would ask to make the right decision. Number 14. Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time?
Yeah.
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 Why haven't you done it?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll get back to that one after this. Number 15, what is the greatest accomplishment of your life?
Sheesh.
No, sit here. Say, okay, so thank you for putting your 2 cents. See, here would ask the crystal ball how long she has to live. So let me just say this. As being a kid whose parents died young, one when I was 3, one was 14, one was killed, one was killed in a car accident, I worried about dying like crazy, and then I realized nobody knows the time of the hour. So just pretend you only have this week, right? Just pretend. The crystal ball said this week. What would you do differently? Who would you spend time with? Who would you make sure you contact? So the way I live my life, everybody I love, anytime we speak, I let you know I love you. I encourage you every time we're around each other, because if you leave today or tomorrow, I don't want to have that guilt. Like, dang, I didn't get to tell them what they meant to me. So a simple I love you can go so far with you know. And go after all your damn goals. Anything that you wanted to do when you were a kid, make sure you do that shit now. That's why I had to hurry up and add author to my name. It's not because I might die tomorrow, but it's because I might die tomorrow. I hate to say it. I was talking to my son last night, and he was just so happy to see me, and I'm like, I need to go ahead and get to writing all the things that he might need to know if I'm not here. That was my goal. Love you too, bro. So, yeah, I know that's kind of off subject, but this conversation is for us to explore, you know, love, and that's always the topic when it comes to me. All right, so the greatest accomplishment of your life?
The greatest accomplishment. You just made me go somewhere else when you started talking.
I'm sorry, my brain.
Man, so many milestones. The greatest one of all of them.
I know mine.
Man, that's a hard question.
I think for me is raising happy kids. I did not want to be a mom in this world because it's so wicked, and I didn't think that I would be equipped because I didn't have a clear understanding of myself, let alone who this little Negro, little chick is you done brought to this world. So being able to have them here healthy, happy, and smart is like, okay, God trusted me with his people, and I did good. I don't think nothing else more precious than that.
Resilience.
Your resilience. I would say that one too. You have been through a whole lot of that.
I'm still here.
And you still here. So you're a soldier.
Yeah.
I like that one. Okay. Number 16. What do you value most in a friendship? Hey, Torrin.
Just be a friend.
Just being a friend? No. What makes a good friend?
What makes a good friend?
Not sure.
Not sure because I just try to be a good friend.
He's so loving, y'all. I don't. If he considers you a friend, that's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. Yeah, he loves not just because, also in spite of. So I don't think you love people for who they are. I don't think you can put that in a category.
That's right.
But anyway, okay. So what is your most treasured memory? That's number 17.
Treasured memory.
Yep.
Happens to be. Preparing to go to the military.
Yeah. That was fun. Felt like a man.
It wasn't
Or was it
fun.
transition? You could feel your life changing.
Yeah, it was a transition moment.
Okay.
Like, you letting go bullshit. You really finna.
It was time to grow up. You remember
really
from
got a
going
baby-
from boy to
you really got
man.
a baby on the way.
From that boys to men step. That is something to treasure. Number 18. What is your most terrible memory? We don't have to talk about that. I don't even like that question.
All right.
Yeah. Number 19. If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you're living now?
I don't think so.
Because you're a real nigga. Because you're a good one.
I don't think so. Maybe see people more.
Visit
Maybe,
family and friends more often.
or, maybe be more
Social.
social.
Okay. Number 20, what does friendship mean to you? Everything. And
Friendship means a lot. It goes a long way in the aspect of in a relationship. I think that you got to be friends first. As it pertains to maybe a relationship with your wife or spouse, something like that. But as far as friends outside of that, you're a friend of me, I'm a friend of you.
it means showing up.
It means showing up. It means answering the phone.
Or returning calls.
Or returning calls. I'm bad at that, but I mean, I'm one of them people. You might not talk to me for a couple weeks.
But it's still
friends I ain't talked to in
couple
months, years,
but it's still
you pick the phone up and we pop right back like we talked yesterday.
I like that. Okay, number 21. What roles do love and affection play in your life? Love.
What roles do love and affection play in my life? A big part.
Big role.
A big role. My household is love and affection.
Your household is love and affection. I like that.
Yeah.
It really is, though.
Everybody got their own different way of being shown love or affection.
Okay. So it's life. Love and affection is life.
Yeah, my family is love and affection.
Okay. Number 22. Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner. Share a total of 5 items. Okay, so I'll go first. 5 things that I consider positive characteristics about you. He's nice. He don't look nice. He looks really mean, but he's really nice, and I like that a lot. Cause I look really nice and I'm really mean. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. Kinda. Am I mean? Yeah, I'm not as nice as I look, and he's not as mean as he look. I like that. He's super considerate, almost to a fault. Like almost to the, he'll help until it's hurting him, and sometimes all the way into that. Let me see what else. Positive characteristics. You're hardworking. He's working right now, even though he's allowing me to record this conversation. He is in the middle of work. I like that. You're a hustler, like me. What's that, number 3 or 4? What else? Positive characteristics. He's such a great dad, y'all. He's a dad. The little giggles from baby girl who wants to co-sign that he's a great dad. And then maybe number 5, he be dressing. And he smell good. I know that's 5 and 6, but that's what it is. Your turn.
5 things that I can share.
5 things you love about your girl. Well, you consider positive characteristics, not necessarily love me, but positive characteristics.
You are resourceful.
Resourceful, like a mother.
Very, very highly intelligent.
You could definitely go on your roll if you're gonna laugh and giggle over my podcast recording.
Extremely nurturing.
Yeah.
What's that, 3?
Yep. Keep it coming. You can say I'm cute.
I ain't gotta share that with nobody. They can see that.
Okay. Positive characteristics.
High energy.
Yeah.
High energy.
Don't get tired.
A great role model.
Your kids can follow me. Don't let your kids follow. But I like that. You're right. I agree with it all 100%. Okay, so number 23. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's?
Sorry, say it again.
How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most people's? Or average?
Yeah, I think we had a good childhood. Oh. Yeah, we had a good childhood.
He was just posting about living in the country and having a garden.
Yeah, we grew up
sleeping outside. We wanted to sleep outside sometimes,
We really
even
did.
though we had a house.
We really did that. Eating outside or cooking outside or farming and stuff like that. We really did that.
It's the gangster childhood. Gangster's a good word in my dictionary.
I have to say my childhood was pretty good. My mama didn't have to work.
So y'all had fun.
Dad was gone a lot, but for the most part, we didn't want for nothing. Or it didn't seem like we wanted for nothing. So,
If you was lacking, you didn't know it.
Yeah, that wasn't a place for, that wasn't something for the children to know. That's not something for the children to know, I feel like.
Right. And it's so funny because you see things and you have conversations with people, and a lot of times when you're children, you don't know you're poor. You don't know you're poor until you go out into the world and people fuck with you. Like, you don't know you don't have the name brand shoes. You don't care. They work. So, yeah. All right, next question. 24. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother? R.I.P. Granny G. How long ago did she pass? We can go to the next question.
Yeah, let's go to the next.
So number 25. Make 3 true we statements each. For instance, we are both in this room feeling this. We both love our kids more than anything in the world.
We are both abundantly grateful.
We're both abundantly grateful. We are both always looking to make more money.
We are.
I don't want to. Go ahead.
What'd you say?
We are always willing to help others and bless people.
That's right. Very outgoing.
We are.
We are a vibe.
We are a vibe. It's the truth. Don't nobody want to leave our house. Nobody wants to leave. It's 10:14. Shout out to my mama. I see 10:14 every morning, every evening. That's her birthday, so I just assume it's like her saying hi in a subtle way. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, number 26. Complete the sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share
Everything.
everything. You can share one. You can share with me. Okay. 26. Now, this is really messy, though. If this was a new relationship, we would probably be in love by the end of it. For sure.
Why is that?
Huh.
Why is that?
Why is it? Because we would know each other. No, I'm just gay as hell. I'm just gay. And when I say gay, I mean like love, you know. Okay. 27. If you were going to become a close friend with your partner, please share what will be important for him or her to know. If we're going to be close friends,
We're going to be close friends.
what I need to know?
I got a lot of female friends.
He got hoes. That's what he wanted to say, but he didn't want to say it because he thought I'd chop him in the neck.
No.
He got a lot of female friends. When we first got together, it was hard for me to, you got, how many? You have 2 daughters, which is 2 baby mamas, a sister, a grandma. There's 6 women before me, right? And I come with a daughter. So I'm just like, the mad, right? The mad. That's too many bitches. We can't afford friends. But let me tell you guys, I'm glad this question came up, okay? So if you want to decipher whether a woman is truly that man's friend or a man is truly that woman's friend, they will be interested in their spouse. Okay, I got a couple homeboys. I can count on one hand. I count them as real friends. I want to know their wives. I want to know the girls that, well, if they just dealing with them and taking them seriously, whatever, cool. But if you're willing to marry this girl, I'm like, let me meet her. Okay, I want you to make sure you love my brother. So vice versa. I'm with this man and he's got friends. Some of these girls don't even want to meet me. That's not a friend. That's a bitch that's using you because she can. Okay? A friend, somebody who loves you, loves good things for you. So they don't want to be all into who you fucking with. So we'll say this. Half of those friends aren't friends anymore. And the ones who are though, those bitches are valuable. Shout out to my life coach. Like the women in his life, the ones that are his true friends are now my friends and I love them dearly, okay?
You lie.
Huh?
You lie.
Yes, I'm not. But I'm not. I'm one thing. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember what you said because it's the truth. So it's gonna always remain the truth. And those women know how I feel. All of them. All right, number 7.
That's fine, baby. Do your thing.
He like, good, well, but not for real.
No.
All right, 28.
28.
Tell your partner what you like about them. Be very honest this time. Saying things that might not say to someone you just met.
Read the question again.
Tell me something you like about me, but be very honest. And say something you might not say to somebody you just met. I was going to say you got good calf muscles, but I tell strangers in Walmart. If they got good calf muscles, I'm like, damn, baseball?
I like the natural you.
You like the natural me?
Yeah.
I had a head full of weave when you got me. No, I was bald head. I had just chopped it off.
The natural you.
And then I got me a little head full of weave. It was all me now. Don't play with it.
Yeah, I like the natural you. Hands, fingers, toes.
Oh yeah, and I ain't got no, yeah. Usually, I have my nails done. Shout out to my baby. She had me, right. But I ain't seen my nails. Like, I've been a hairstylist for the last 10, 15 years, and I had to keep an overlay, right? Acrylic SNS, something so that they wouldn't break, because your natural nails are brittle. So this is the first time since we've been together, I've been able to actually not have nails. And he's like, I actually like your hands like that. I do got pretty hands, though. If you're listening, go look at the YouTube. I got pretty hands. Go look at my Instagram. I got pretty hands. Okay, so number 29. Share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life.
I already know embarrassing moment.
Embarrassing moment in my life.
I only know one.
Which one?
The look, had a hard time growing out of as a kid.
Oh, pee in the bed. That shit ain't embarrassing. Every nigga pissed in the bed.
How you know?
Well, we're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna embarrass him. We're gonna go to the next question. Embarrassment is not fun.
Embarrassing moment.
Number 30. When did you last?
Oh, I got an embarrassing moment.
Uh-oh.
In school.
Right?
Nappy head.
Nappy head.
Pissy little
Can't
boy.
you, don't you?
Whole class.
Peabody.
No,
The whole class told you to comb your hair?
Nappy
Oh,
head.
no. And your daddy ain't
It
no
was
better.
bad.
When I was pregnant, he told me, I want you to know something. That baby ain't gonna have her like
It was
Cinderella.
bad.
He called my
Bad.
baby Cinderella.
Bad hell, boy.
She's a little stepsister. She got that wavy shit. He's like, I'm gonna tell you right now, he's not gonna have her like Cinderella. He's gonna have that can't you, don't you, like his daddy.
Had to be in like a,
I love a nigga with some nappy
third
hair though. I
grade,
think it's
second
so. I think it's sexy for men to have nappy hair. So if
At
I
that
could,
time, Jerry curls and was in.
yeah, everybody was texturizing their shit, trying to get it. Good Lord,
Everybody
thank you
got
God
a wet head.
for allowing me to be alive at a time like this when nappy is what the fuck it's about. Okay, so anyway, when did you last cry in front of another person? Just the other day.
Just the other day.
Just the other day, bro.
Right in front of a whole bunch of women.
Cried in front of 3 women. Two of them we never. It was the first time we met them.
Boy, right here.
Should I tell them the story? Quick. Alright, so if you don't know, you should check my page. My son is a baby genius, okay? He can speak Russian. He can read, write. He can write in Russian. I didn't know. We just found out like the other day. His sister knew. She been telling me the whole time, but I'm just like, yeah, whatever, okay. One of my friends, Angelica, my sister Tiffany, they both said, I think he's speaking another language. Kind of brushed it off or whatever, but he literally wrote his alphabet. There's a video on my social media, so go check that out. But anyway, he's on the back porch, and there are women over. My boy likes women. So he wants to flex. We're on the back porch. He decides to take some chalk and show them that he knows math. We didn't know that he knew math, okay? It's 4. We know he knows his number. We didn't know he could do 10 times 10 or 10. So he writes 10 plus 10 equals 100. I say, no, baby, 10 plus 10 is 20. 10 times 10, I change the plus to x, is 100. And he don't like being wrong, y'all. He studies. He does not like being taught. He studies himself. If y'all know my brother Picasso, a lot of y'all don't know him personally, but he taught himself everything he knows. So I call him Young Picasso because they're Aries, and Aries are bullheaded. They're leaders. They want to be first. So they do a lot by themselves. Anyway, long story short, he's like 10 plus 1 is 20. We said it's 11. He said it's 20. He got so mad, he started screaming, y'all. Like he was shaking. And I'm like, Makai, it's 11. He cried, and I'm like, come on, put your head down. He put his head down for a second. We changed the subject. He got up, wiped his eyes, he said, aha, let's do it. 10 plus 1 is 11. And he cried so bad. But it was the fact that he tried. First of all, he cared enough to cry about it. But he didn't give up. And it warmed me and his daddy heart. And everybody else out there was like really fucked up behind it because I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Yeah, he's very passionate. It tugged on my...
It tugged our heartstrings bad.
I cried in
Right.
front of 4 women that I don't know.
Yep, because he's like, damn, my boy, that's me. He's
Straight up.
Right. Okay.
Snuck up on me.
Right? Whew.
Like it hit you right in the gut.
The funny part is, I study my birth chart, right? So wherever the moon is, it changes every 2.5 days. Whichever house it's in, that's where you'll feel the emotions, right? So when it's in your first house, which is your physical self, you will physically feel it. So a few days before, I'm like, okay, the moon going into Pisces, my first house. Fuck, I'm gonna cry about. There's nothing to cry about. I didn't cry about the brilliant kid God gave me the pleasure of raising. Yeah. Okay, so number 31. Tell your partner something that you like about them already. I like that you like to eat at nice places and you cook. And you don't mind buying groceries and stuff. Like, he gonna spend a check on some food. I love that. I be hungry. Try to make too much noise, okay? In the kitchen.
I like the way you walk.
Look at Lena. Matter of fact, while we on this subject of Lena being disgusted with her dad loving me, she cursed the other day. I'm telling the world, okay? We was in the kitchen. I got smacked on the ass, and mind you, we don't do PDA at all. So I kind of feel her, because they don't be seeing shit. She's 12. We've been together 8 years. See, they don't see. They see us love each other, but not too much. He ain't not smacking the ass. What'd you ask him, Lena?
Huh?
Don't curse again. But after he did you just smack my mama's ass? She didn't mean to say it, just came out. It was funny. It was funny. Okay. All right, number 32. What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about?
What is too serious to be joked about?
Yep. I'm nervous with that question. Because I play too much.
What is too serious to be joked about?
If anything.
Death.
Death? Yeah, we won't play about death. I ain't gonna say we don't. I don't make jokes, but I might laugh at the joke. I know it's not funny. Dark
And
humor.
pedophilia.
Yeah, pedophilia, that ain't funny. Now, that's one ain't to be joked about under any circumstances. We don't play like that, okay? Death is a natural occurrence, okay? It happens. But ain't shit natural about your grown nasty ass thinking you should be with no child, okay? It's not natural, so it's not funny. Run along, shout out to you. What's up, Brandon?
Lazy people.
Lazy people? It's not a joke. Do you know there's a scripture that says being lazy, a lazy person is worse than a destructive person? I might need to write that one out and put it out for my kids to see. Because if I had started as a kid, I would have been like, damn, let me get on this shit. Because I was like, lazy. It's an opinion, but the Bible said it's worse than destruction. So get your ass up and do something with your life. All right, number 33. If you were to die this evening with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret not having told someone?
Say it again.
That's heavy. If you were to die this evening with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret not having told someone? And how come you haven't told them yet? You don't have to say that. What type of shit is that? Right.
Next question.
Next question. 34. Your house containing everything you own catches a fire. After saving your loved ones and pets, you have time to safely make a final dash to save any one item. What would it be and why? You can come in the house and get, I know exactly what it is. Turn around.
I think
You gonna get that? You're not leaving that.
Yeah. Yeah, get back.
These are some loaded questions, huh?
I can get another than made. Probably couldn't get my guns.
Guns. Okay, I think you probably grab them, hold them way out. Now you probably come back and get them. Okay, number
No, I got
35. Right, they are, of all the people in your family, what the fuck? These questions. Okay, you guys.
Whoa.
It's disturbing. Number 36, share a personal problem. It says out of our people in your family whose death would be most disturbing and why. What the fuck kind of question is that? That's disturbing. Yeah, we already lost our parents. That's the most
And
disturbing.
we already answered the question about what we don't want to.
Yeah, but it's so weird that they would, out of all these 36 questions. So what I'm going to do is revise these 36 questions. I'm going to do my own version because I can. And I don't like that question, okay? So, yeah, for the safety of my readers, because I'm triggered, okay, with these questions. I'm gonna do my own version on my blog. Okay, I know I started off saying I'll do this one. I'll do a link to it if you want it, but I'll create a safe version for my people. Number 36, share a personal problem. Ask your partner's advice on how he or she might handle it. Also, ask your partner to reflect back to how you seem to be feeling about the problem you have chosen. We're not going to discuss that because it's not fun. We're going to wrap it up. And thank you guys for listening. Until next week. Come again. Thank you. Come again. Thanks for watching, guys.